Hello. Happy Thursday. Yeah. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It's 8:30 today. Hope you guys are doing well today. Yeah. I literally like just ate hashtag girl lunch. I know my girl lunch is. My girl lunch is it was like 2 pieces of chicken and then like some cheese sticks, and then that was it. That was my girl lunch. Yeah. So today we're gonna play some more Ace Attorney Investigations 2. W girl lunch. Thank you. Thank you. I also had a little bit of a Chick-fil-A sauce on the side, just to spice up the chicken a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dude, I think Chick-fil-A sauce is like, crucify me for this or whatever, but I think it might be my favorite sauce ever. I will like devour anything that has Chick-fil-A sauce on it. I'm being truthful. If you put anything with Chick-fil-A sauce in, I'm like, I will try that. Also, I don't know. It just tastes really good with chicken. I mean, it was made for chicken sandwiches because Chick-fil-A, duh. So it just really goes well with chicken. What can I freaking say? Otherwise, I hope you're having a good day, Cosmia. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. We're gonna do more Ace Attorney Investigations 2. We met. Well, not met. We saw again our girl. Why is her name escaping me? Regina, that's her name. And also Agent Lang was here for like 2 seconds. I forget what we found out exactly. Oh wait, wasn't there like a hole? Oh yeah, there was a hole. There was a hole from where was it? It was from some place to another place. It was someplace to here. I forget where, but I think we found our escape route from the prison to here, which is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, so I gotta be done with stream by like 2. So we're gonna have at least like 2-ish hours of Ace Attorney time. So I'm just gonna hop right into it. Actually, before I start, well, I say hop right into it, and just a small. I'm gonna do this at the start of streams before it happens, but we're going to do a 2-year subathon next week on Wednesday, April 15th. And we're going to do a 2-year anniversary stream for when I became an affiliate. Yeah, I'm trying to find the, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yay! Look how professional I am. So this is our little Megathon sheet right here. It tells you all the timers and stuff. It also gives you some incentives. We're gonna be starting the timer at 2 hours, and we're gonna be like tier list ranking our all the games that we've played these past couple of years, which will be fun. I'll talk about all the games I've played. And then every sub has a different, like, it's kind of weird how it like how it counts up, but if you see like down here at the bottom, like if you do 1 sub, it like counts as 1, and then tier 2 sub counts as 2, and so it'll count up like that. And if you do like if you do 500 cheer, it counts as 1. If you do every $5 donation, it counts as 1. So yeah, it can add up pretty quickly, but I decided to keep the incentives a little bit lower than last year, just to temper we had to temper our expectations just a tad. Just a tad. But yeah, everybody, this is happening in a week, so no matter what, I'll see you on Wednesday, April 15th. It's looking like it could get crazy, but if not, that's okay with me too. It's just gonna be nice to have a little anniversary stream. Then I think I can also make it so that there could also be a sale on subs at the time. I think I have that option for that. So we'll see. We'll see. Ah, this is gonna happen. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Now we can get into the game. Yay. Okay. Okay. Get it? Anyway. Yay. Hey there, Edgeworth. Guess you could say we made a breakthrough. Quite. Oh wait, no, the I remember that the hole was in that one guy's, the boxer guy's room. I remember now. At least they came out unscathed, I think. Look at him. Okay, Edgeworth. Not Edgeworth. Look at Gumshoe. I help. Sorry, the floorboards under the bed were torn up. Whoa. So that's how they did it. There's no doubt about... Oh, wrong person. There's no doubt about it. This must be the route we've been looking for. The corridor connecting the detention center and the prison is locked down by heavy security doors. But with the help of this tunnel, it can be circumvented. It was a sweet scent that started this whole search. Could it be that the scent was in fact coming from Knight's body after all? Oh. A sweet scent, you say? Incidentally, Knight's body was covered in dirt. Dirt that might have come from being dragged through this tunnel. Kay, what was the light down there?
Well, it was pitch black, so I couldn't see a whole lot. Luckily, my camera has a flash, so I took some pictures. Oh, let's go, Kay.
Then let's see what you've captured. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Spoons, a fork. Guess these were for digging the tunnel. That aside, are those footprints? Those are paw prints. Yeah, paw prints even. From a dog, perhaps?
Well, there you go. There you go.
This is a vital piece of evidence. However, it begs something of a question. It does? Mr. Carcerado has certainly been making use of this tunnel, which means... Detective, we need to find out where Mr. Carcerado is immediately. If my suspicions are correct. Huh? Oh, nuts! Oh, nuts! Oh, nuts! The guards were alerted and they began searching for Mr. Carcerado right away. But after a thorough investigation of both the prison and the detention center, he was nowhere to be found.
What the hell? Where did he go? What the hell? Well, have the police been notified?
Yes, ma'am. You just finished liaising? Help! A moment ago. They've set up a cordon. Fuck! They set up a cordon around the entire facility. Words I don't know.
Good. The first blemish on the prison's spotless reputation is always the ugliest.
It won't happen again, ma'am. A rather different warden Lagarde to the one we've seen so far.
Mr. Edgeworth, was it? I really can't thank you enough for finding that tunnel, darling. Sadly, it may have been a little too late. It seems he might have already left the building.
I say that's unlikely, Warden. After all, there's a security gate at the exit to the detention center. You're not suggesting he simply walked through it?
What's to say there was only one tunnel, sweetie?
I suppose that's true.
Well, whatever the case, there is no time to be standing around chit-chatting. Mr. Edgeworth, do you mind continuing your investigation?
It would be my pleasure.
Oh boy. And you three can get back to your posts.
Yes, ma'am.
Where could he have gone?
Detective, the results of the blood test just came back from the lab. Thanks, pal. Let's see what they have to tell us about the blood found in Knight's cell.
What does it say, Mr. Edgeworth?
They've identified the blood and it's Knight's.
Oh, shit.
Nice job, everybody! Teamwork makes the dream work, We've got Knight's blood in his holding cell, a tunnel a dog clearly went through, and security footage showing Knight being attacked by the dog in his cell. Case closed. We have all the evidence we need. Let's see what Mr. Connors has to say for himself.
Gunnies? Oh, darlings, are you sure? Do be careful around him, won't you? He's as well connected on the outside as he is in here.
Suppose he would have to be. How else would the so-called fixer stay in business?
The police have been trying to track down his accomplices for the longest time. Even I've had to lend him a hand myself, you know.
So that's what that was all about.
Oh. Lost count. What am I supposed to do? I can't send it a blank report. The killer for hire was always going to be a tough nut to crack.
You borrowed evidence from the police to help with your investigation, is that correct?
Why, yes, sweetie. Everything related to Canis is with me now.
Whoa.
Everyone knows how many times I've owed the secretive scoundrel into my office to talk to me. But no matter what I say, or how much evidence I present to him, he simply won't say a word.
Prison warden conducting interrogations herself. That's irregular, to say the least.
Let your guard down and he'll devour you whole. Be careful, darlings. You have been warned.
Ooh-wee! And I thought things couldn't get any spicier. I love his little bow. Oh god, here we go. Oh, hey guys, what are you doing here?
Judge Gavel, I didn't expect to find you here.
We have been conducting inquiries, which, given that we are in charge of the investigation, is hardly strange. What is strange is that you are still here, Mr. Edgeworth. I gave you a warning, did I not? Ooh, 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 ooh. I told you that your badge was at risk, should our paths cross again. And yet, here you are.
I'm sorry, she's hot. I can't help it, okay?
I am sorry that you thought I might be so easily discouraged, Your Honor.
I can take them both. In court.
But I am not about to let the truth slip from my grasp, no matter what you or the committee might say. I am here to present a certain someone with evidence that you yourselves should have uncovered.
Gavel, listen, she has a gavel that like stretches out to become a hammer. The hottest thing a woman can have is a hammer, I'm sorry.
You have more business with me, I take it, Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't like that the dog just licks his whole side of his face.
I do. I promise I will be back to prove that you were the killer. And here I am. This should be amusing. Very well. Whenever you are ready.
Objection!
That's what he fucking sounds like. I'm sorry. Objection!
Not so fast. We have some truths of our own to share. First-rate deductions, in fact.
Indeed, we are now more certain than ever that Simeon Saint was the murderer. And that only he could have moved Mr. Knight from his holding cell to the prison proper.
Oh!
We shall prove this to you beyond a shadow of a doubt. But first, a question. Are you quite determined to continue on this course, Mr. Edgeworth? Should you fail to rebut...
Should you fail to rebut hard... Sorry. Not me laughing at butt. I'm sorry.
Should you fail to rebut our deductions,
there will be no going back. Lock it.
Your very career hangs in the balance.
What? You mean you'll take his badge if they don't... if you don't like how this goes? That's intimidation.
Not at all. If anything, I am showing him mercy. This is not Mr. Edgeworth's case. It never was. And I am under no obligation to hear him out.
Winter's like 17, cut him some slack. Hey, you know, Edgeworth was like 17 when he started and he had more aura than he will ever have.
If he is prepared to accept the potential ramifications of his actions.
Oh yeah!
I will allow him one last chance. Well, are you truly willing to take the risk?
Ooh!
To put your beloved badge on the line?
Mr. Edgeworth!
Sir!
Oh my god, such aura.
I accept your terms. I am confident of my reasoning. And what's more, I am representing the firm of Edgeworth & Co. And I do not intend to misbirch its name. Oh! Oh! My duty will be done, and I will not be intimidated. Very well. Let us see whether you are brave, or simply reckless. By the power vested in me by the almighty goddess of justice. Let this judgment commence. Oh! Eustace, if you will allow me. Oh! Fine by me. He's all yours, Gavel.
Oh my god. Guys, peek. How Knight wound up in the prison proper. Oh.
You are aware of the incident involving Mr. Knight the day before yesterday, I assume. He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his keys. Later, in the middle of moving a large animal cage, Mr. Saint stopped by Mr. Knight's cell for a little visit. That's when Mr. Knight stole out of his cell using the keys he'd stolen. He slipped into the cage, and there he hid as he was wheeled to the prison workshops.
There's no prisons.
It figures she was going to bring up Mr. Saint going to Knight's cell. Yesterday, after you so kindly made us aware of the security camera footage, we decided to take a look at it ourselves. Perhaps you would like to see what we found?
Oh shit.
This is a still from the footage we received. Mr. Saint speaking with Knight at his cell. Correct. You will also note that he has positioned the cage in such a way as to obscure the camera's view. It is this blind spot that Mr. Knight exploited in order to enter the cage undetected. A sound deduction based on what can be observed, wouldn't you say?
Huh.
A blind spot, which means the camera wouldn't have been able to capture the moment Knight entered the cage, if he did at all. So it's still possible that he didn't actually leave his cell at this point.
I don't get it. Why would Mr. Knight want to hide in the cage?
There is really only one possibility. He intended to escape.
A prison break? That's... I love her. That's so cool! Mr. Carcerado, Mr. Knight, everybody's doing it! I have to step up my game!
Okay, now is really not the time. Mr. Carcerado's escape is no laughing matter. It is my belief that Mr. Saint helped Mr. Knight with his escape attempt. And that is to say, he was his accomplice.
Wow, go Simeon!
That wasn't a compliment!
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at Edgeworth, dude.
I understand the cage was briefly taken to one of the workshops. I imagine that, had things gone to plan, Mr. Knight would have remained in the cage until after the show, and then removed from the premises along with the rest of the circus's equipment. Unfortunately for Mr. Knight, Mr. Saint had other ideas. He killed his friend in cold blood. Judge Gaval's argument seems reasonable, but there must be a fault in our logic somewhere, and I'm going to find it.
Yeah, we are! What is it? I don't know! Oh, I have a feeling we need to press her on something. Hold an innocent guard and Soul's keys. Later in the middle of the movie, a warning he's on. Okay, let me. So that's stuff we just found. So the blood was confirmed to be Knight's there. So I just don't know how we're gonna start that. We have a lot of evidence to say that it wasn't Simeon, but like I don't know how to start it. I guess we'll start here, I guess.
But why go to so much trouble? Why else but to effect Mr. Knight's escape?
Well, okay.
The cage is made of metal. Therefore, it would have been exempt from the security gate inspection on exit. A fact Mr. Saint would have been well aware of, given that the circus visits every month. Don't have anything to counter that. With a tarp draped over the cage, he could have wheeled Mr. Knight out, right under the guards' noses. That is, had Mr. Saint not chosen a darker path instead, the path of murder. A crime which cannot be allowed to go unpunished.
She says that Mr. Knight stole the keys. But didn't he deny that?
Indeed, but if Knight didn't have them, then our entire theory falls apart. That could be the flaw I've been looking for. I should press her on the issue.
Press her, you say? Okay, I guess it's this one.
Hold it!
Do you have any proof that Knight stole the keys? I can think of no other reason for him to carry out such a brutal attack. Once the guard he assaulted regains consciousness, I am sure he will confirm our suspicions. I wouldn't be so sure. Perhaps I should press her further on her reasoning. Yes! As always, we must. Sorry, but I believe there's a flaw in your reasoning. If Knight had the keys, there was nothing to stop him from leaving whenever he wanted. Why wait for Mr. Saint? There was no need, surely. He chose the option he deemed most likely to succeed. He stole the keys and hid them somewhere, then waited for an opportune moment to present itself. He hid the keys? I am afraid you might have made an uncharacteristic oversight, Your Honor. But Knight wasn't hiding any keys. That has been proven already. And this is the piece of evidence that proves Knight didn't have the keys, because I have the keys! Gulp.
Take that!
Yeah.
Since you know about the incident, I assume you must already know this, but after the assault, the guards searched both Knight and his cell, and no keys were found. And if the whereabouts of the keys cannot be proven, then neither can your theory. Oh, just kidding, we can't find them, bitch. I have considered the matter of the missing keys, and I do not think it is such an issue. I still believe he had them. After all, the guards only stated that they were unable to locate them. And this is because they were cleverly hidden inside the pocket chess set. Oh! Knight's chess set. The same set in which the murder weapon was also allegedly hidden. Was it? I can't help but wonder about that.
What? But you're the one who proposed it.
Actually, if you recall, that was Eustace's assertion.
Damn! You're putting him under the bus now. Damn.
So the two of them aren't of one mind on this, I take it? Allow me to restate the facts. Mr. Knight hid the keys he stole from the guard inside his chess set. When Mr. Saint came to see him, Mr. Knight used the keys to open his cell and climbed inside the cage.
Can I get props to the music for a sec? Dude! Holy shit! This bangs! This bangs hard.
He was then moved from his holding cell to that workshop in the prison proper, all with the help of his friend and accomplice. Had things gone according to plan, he would have been taken out of the facility after the show. But they did not. Instead, his accomplice murdered him while the show was taking place in the yard.
Ugh, red.
Objection!
But Mr. Saint was a part of that performance. How would he even had time? How would he even have had time to commit the murder?
Overruled.
Oh, overruled, bitch.
How indeed. Allow me to explain. As you know, many stage performances follow a set narrative. Yesterday's show was one such example. She's done her homework, I see. The suspect played the role of the antagonist opposite the elephant...
The elephantine? Elephantine? Ah!
Heroine of the show. In the latter part of the performance, the heroine's love prevails, and the villain is defeated. This victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage by the heroine. He's sent flying by the elephant.
Isn't that dangerous? Is that what the... There was something in the well, right? Was that like a pulley system?
Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in the performance. In other words, the suspect did not appear on stage for a period of approximately 15 minutes. And you're saying the crime took place during that time? Yes, I'm afraid so. After all, it's more than a sufficient window, wouldn't you say?
Objection!
Oh, I guess not.
Committing the crime and returning to the stage in that short 15-minute window is only possible, assuming that the murder took place in the prison proper. But in fact, Your Honor, the real scene of the crime was Knight's cell.
Ooh,
Dude, what is she slamming her gavel on? Is Does she have, I forget what the name of, hold on. Is there like a special name for it?
what? Hold on. What does the gavel hit
In court, see? Oh, it's just called a sound block. Does she have like a traveling sound block with her? If so, that's cunt. That's slay.
I seem to remember telling you that I would not accept that part of the security footage into evidence.
Objection!
And you won't have to. I have proof of a different kind.
Got his blood.
Very well. Would you be so good as to present it?
I could be good. I mean, what?
What proof do you have that the murder took place in the victim's holding cell?
Well, you see.
Take that!
Wait, is that not it? Okay. This game loves to gaslight me.
This appears to be a photograph of a floor. Almighty goddess of justice, grant me patience. That floor you're so dismissive of, Your Honor, has traces of Knight's blood on it. Traces, you say? Is this evidence reliable? After all, I don't believe you have access to the necessary forensics operatives. Oh!
Objection!
Now don't say that. You're so real for that. Hee 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 hee. You're right, I should be confident.
I have my resources. Certain blunt instrument, you might say, but a reliable one.
Are you talking about Gumshoe? What the fuck?
The detective. How very unfortunate for him. Perhaps before you decided to circumvent the law, you might have considered that the committee's influence extends to the police.
Oh no! Now Gummy's badge is on the line too! Oh no! Aww. Aw, cute.
Forgive me, detective. I didn't mean to put you as... I'm so distraught. I didn't mean to put you at risk as well. I will enter the fact that Mr. Knight's blood was found in the holding cell into evidence. However...
Objection!
Hey! Bad luck, idiots.
You're really on the edge.
Now, Mr. Worthless.
Mr. Winner, I'd forgotten you were there.
Okay. We gotta bring back out the fire. We gotta bring back out the fire counter. Okay, bringing it back out. Bringing it back out. That was pretty fire.
It was nice while it lasted. I just put it in to tell you that your entire argument is one big inconsistency. You showed us camera footage of a dog killing Mr. Knight in his cell. Are you saying the mutt also wiped the blood up before it left the scene?
Oh!
What other tricks can it do, huh? A blood-wiping dog. You're a joke. You'd have wiped that blood up. Wouldn't you, boy? Yes, Helmet, yes you would. Oh. What? That was one of the tricks I taught him before our work together was so rudely cut short. He's a very tidy boy, you know. He never misses a drop. It wouldn't do to leave any evidence, after all.
He did not like that.
Saved by an assassin of all people.
Jeez Louise! You could have just taught the little guy to shake hands.
Oh, he does that marvelously too. Although the way I taught him to do it is somewhat unorthodox. First, he bites down hard on the victim's hand. Then...
I'm not listening!
I see. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. It seems you may have gathered some evidence worth considering. Your understanding is much appreciated. Oh! Wait! I'm not done yet! I just thought of something else! Oh! Overruled. Oh boy! Somebody's taking no prisoners! Eustace, would you be so kind as to allow me? Yours, Gavel. Well, do you accept the truth now? The crime took place in Knight's holding cell, and the assassin's dog was the killer.
Overruled.
My position is the same as it was yesterday. Until you can explain how the dog moved between the prison and the detention center, I can prove that! I cannot accept your theory into evidence.
Hold it!
I thought you might say that, which is why I'd like to show you something else.
Take that!
This is... It's a secret passageway. It runs beneath the prison. What? What? A secret passageway? It was dug by one Mr. Rocco Carcerado, escapee.
Dude, I hope he escaped with a little polar bear. That dude is so cute.
It leads from his prison cell to a certain holding cell in the detention center. Yes, the very one where the victim was being held. Well, this is certainly a surprise. To think that it was beneath our feet this entire time. Mr. Canis, you knew of this tunnel, didn't you? Because it's the same tunnel that was used to carry out the murder.
Overruled.
In the name of the goddess of justice, overruled. Mr. Edgeworth, you are out of line.
Hold it!
No, bitch!
How so, Your Honor?
Overruled.
Evidence is everything, whether in a court of law or at the scene of an investigation. Isn't that your little catchphrase? Oh! Well, it just so happens that I have some evidence of my own. Bronco Knight's autopsy report. Uh-oh. His autopsy report? When did we get that? How do you not know you had it? The police handed it to me only a short while ago. The findings are still preliminary, but it has something of value to tell us nonetheless. The goddess of justice speaks to us through these pages, Mr. Edgeworth. Cause of death: stab wound to the throat. And the weapon is said to be a sharp blade of some sort. No! They did! Did I call that?
Wait. Did I call that? I literally last time I was like, okay, so what if instead of like there's a little chess set, and there's a little chess set. If we open the chess set, there's a little thing inside. And inside here, it's a blank space. I thought that he was gonna use like a wood carving thing inside of it, and that's how he got killed. If I called that,
It seems the victim was stabbed repeatedly in the same spot, resulting in an ugly wound. As such, the police have yet to identify the exact shape of the weapon, but its overall nature seems to be beyond question. It is a bladed metal instrument. In light of this evidence, do you truly wish to continue with your flight of fancy? Or will you now claim that the dog used a knife instead? But that's impossible!
oh,
That will be all. This court is adjourned.
Objection!
no!
But the tunnel, the paw prints. What of them? Helmut is something of a wanderer. Perhaps he just happened across this tunnel one day. Although I couldn't say for certain. I myself cannot wander quite so freely. That would be quite a coincidence. But I can't prove it's not the case either. She sure knows how to keep a secret, huh? Kinda wish she kicked us in the teeth a little earlier with that. She was baiting me, waiting for the perfect moment to crush me with that autopsy report. And I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. You are lead attorney for the defense, correct, Mr. Fender? This is the interim autopsy report in question. I do apologize for the delay. Yeah, no sweat. Thanks for hugging us up.
Death was instantaneous. Okay.
Yep, this all checks out. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mr. Fender, a handshake is not necessary when receiving official court documents, you know. So please feel free to let go of my hand. It's not a holy relic, after all.
Was just trying to be friendly, Yodder.
Had you lingered a moment longer, the goddess of justice would have spoken to you through my gavel.
All right, I got it.
Nice work, Gavel. Just like we planned it. I did only as you instructed, Eustace, but thank you. This report came from the police. I have no choice but to accept its legitimacy. But if the dog didn't kill Knight, then that takes Canis out of the running. The goddess of justice speaks to me, Mr. Edgeworth, and she is merciful. She tells me that you might yet keep your badge if you will finally abandon this fruitless quest. What's our move, sir? I think she really means it this time. What do you think, detective? My answer remains the same, Judge Gavel. I will see my duty done, and I will not be intimidated.
Slay, 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 slay!
Even with how things stand, you still refuse to concede. This may very well be your last chance. Your badge hangs by a thread. Then let it fall if it must. I have something far more important to protect as an associate attorney. My client.
Yes! She was about to give Fender the biggest bunk of his life, and I would have let her. I would have said slay. And he would have deserved it.
The goddess of justice is no doubt saddened by your refusal to accept yet another offer of mercy.
Attaboy, Miles. That's what I like to see. Looks like the defense never rests. It's really starting to mean something to you. Credit to your old man, though. He's the one who said it first.
My father.
In fact, I can swear I saw Gregory. The pain! Oh, the pain and suffering. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! In fact, I could swear I saw Gregory's spirit in you for a second there. You said that you've changed since your days in Von Karma's shadow. I didn't believe you at first, but I'm starting to.
Thank you, Thunder.
All right, kids. This is where the rubber really hits the road. Put your thinking caps on. It's make or break time. If it's true that Knight was off with the bladed weapon, does the whole case really fall apart? Ow! That really hurt. Owie.
A bladed weapon. Of course.
You know, I just feel like looks off to the sky. I just feel like this yet again is another tack on the board for me solving Ace Attorney cases before they even get solved themselves. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been with me this whole time. I couldn't have made it here without you. I couldn't have made it here without you. I can't help it but to just be the smartest person in Ace Attorney land forever and ever. Okay. How many times has it been? It's been more than 10 times, I gotta tell ya.
There were 5 chills in Canis' cell when we last looked. A former assassin certainly wouldn't struggle to commit murder with a tool like that. In which case the weapon that killed Knight was...
Hold it!
Oh, I didn't even read that. I didn't even have time to read that. Okay.
Evidence is everything. It may well be my little catchphrase, but it's also true. So the murder weapon was a sharp blade. Then where is it? The guards didn't find it. Why can't you let this go? So what if they didn't find it? What are you driving at? What if I were to tell you that I now know what the real murder weapon was. And it was right under our noses the whole time. Indeed, it was one of Mr. Connis's chisels. What?
Overruled.
I would advise you to stop bombarding us with your irresponsible, half-baked theories, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh! You have repeatedly insisted that Mr. Knight was killed in his cell by a dog.
I simply go where the evidence takes me, both in the courtroom and at the scene of the crime. If the murder weapon was in fact the chisel, then yes, the murderer could not have been the dog. But that begs the question of what exactly it was we saw in the security footage.
Oh yeah, the security footage! How do you explain that, Mr. Smarty Pants?
An excellent question. The footage shows the dog jumping on somebody. The dog jumping on somebody. Mr. Connis's dog jumping up at Knight. The dog attacked Knight, but he didn't kill the man.
He didn't.
No, Knight was merely knocked out. The dog didn't drag a corpse to the tunnel. He dragged an alive but unconscious Knight.
Ooh, I was right.
The real killer was the dog's master.
Ooh, I get it. By bringing Knight here, Mr. Connis could finish the job. And he could definitely use one of his chisels to do it.
Correct. You wanted harm a Connis. You're the only one who could have done it.
Objection!
I hate this. I hate his voice. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, you ever get this on your report card? Refuses to listen, must learn to respect others. Are you asking me or confessing what's on yours? Oh!
Dude, he hates this guy. He hates that guy.
We already searched Mr. Connis's cell from top to bottom. Right, Gavel?
Yes, we even inspected his chisels. All 4 of them. There wasn't a single speck of blood.
Hold it!
Why, thank you, Your Honor. You have just confirmed my theory.
I have? What exactly do you mean?
The last time we were here, there were 5 chisels, not 4.
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah, the one with the bell on it! Oh my god!
Fire.
I remember counting them. Definitely 5.
And the one that's missing is the small one. The one we thought might be a pocket chisel. Mr. Connis, where did you hide that chisel? A pocket chisel? And what use might I have for such a thing? I am rarely allowed to leave my cell. In which case, he shouldn't have had the chance to dispose of the weapon. You've dug your own grave, Mr. Connis.
You seem to have an idea where this missing chisel might be, Mr. Edgeworth. Would you enlighten us?
For a man who can't leave his cell of his own volition, Connors can only have hidden the chisel here.
Take that!
in maximum security?
Mr. Connis is still a prisoner despite the comfort he enjoys. He is rarely allowed out of his cell. He could have given the chisel to his dog to leave somewhere. But that would have been far from ideal. He would have no way of guaranteeing where it might end up. Intriguing. Do go on, Mr. Edgeworth. Furthermore, this room is the one place where a bladed instrument wouldn't raise an eyebrow. 4 chisels, 5 chisels, who's counting? A fact he took full advantage of. Ah, the old keep the incriminating evidence close routine. Classic.
Objection!
But I looked! I searched the whole cell myself! And there's just nowhere he could have hidden it!
Objection!
I am certain that the murder weapon is here. And that the reason why no one has found it yet is because it was hidden in such an ingenious manner. Do enlighten us, Mr. Edgeworth. What was my ingenious plan? Think, Miles. There must be a hiding spot he can make use of. Think about when you came here previously. What are you missing? He's not showing us out permanently, right?
Let's get out of here. Come on.
Huh. Yeah.
The dog, he hasn't made a sound today. When we were here before, he barked and growled repeatedly. Connus even encouraged him to do so. That must be it. I knew something was off. I can hardly believe it. I think I know where he hid the murder weapon. Giving up already? I expected more of you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
As well as you should. If you would give me a moment. For this piece of evidence shows where you hid the murder weapon.
Dude, this music is going so hard.
I'm gonna guess it was in like his little collar thing, because I think the bell on him was a different color. I could be wrong. I'm just gonna try it.
Take that!
Your dog. He seems unusually quiet today.
Oh yeah, unlike last time when...
Mr. Connus, if you would be so kind as to open Helmut's mouth.
Oh.
Oh, come now. He isn't barked because he's a well-behaved boy. I had to order him to last time. Then order him again. This instant. It's not like we're asking for the world, Mr. Connus. Or do you have something to hide? If you insist. Come on, Helmut, open up.
Aha!
And there we have it. A chisel that small was easy to... What? What? A chisel in the dog? Why is there a chisel in the dog? I thought he'd been strangely quiet. I guess his brain has finally caught up.
Hello? There you go.
Eustace, why don't you be a good boy and call forensics? Tell them it's urgent. Ruff. Okay.
Dude, I can't believe I thought he was attractive at the start. I can't believe that. I need to shoot myself. I need to go back and just get the fucking water spray.
Our forensics are as follows. Traces of blood were detected on the chisel. What? Not such a half-baked theory after all, was it? All right. We're all on the same page here. This is our murder weapon, yeah? The forensic evidence cannot be ignored. We have no choice but to concede that this is most likely the case.
Well, there you go.
Mr. Connus, in light of the discovery of the murder weapon, the court demands that you explain yourself. We found the route your dog took to the holding cells, and now we have the chisel. How do you propose to talk your way out of this one? You never fail to entertain, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why does he always laugh like that even when it's not funny?
Poor Helmut. How could they suspect us? You leave me little choice. I shall simply have to share with you the truth. I did not kill anyone. I have grown tired of killing. Something's not right. Why is he so calm? Very well. The court will hear Mr. Connus' testimony. If you would be so kind. Gladly.
Oh, God.
Perhaps you might begin by explaining why you believe my motive to have been. I never knew this knight. I had no contact with him.
That's a lie! 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 That's a lie!
I had no contact with him. No connection whatsoever. Given that this is the case, why would I possibly wish him dead? Could it be you are suggesting that it was my canine companion who had the motive instead? Helmet only bears his fangs when I tell him to. I am not so bloodthirsty that I would kill a man I did not know.
I mean, when he puts it that way.
An assassin only kills his acquaintances. Not the soundest business model, I agree. My work required me to deal with strangers, of course, but murder for its own sake, that's not my style. So I need to prove a link between Knight and Canis. I should go over the evidence again and see what I can discover.
I already know. I already clocked it. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yes, you did.
Objection!
You're getting sloppy, Mr. Canis. You may have trained your dog to clean up your mess, but some things still require a human touch. We found this in the victim's room. It's the record of a game of correspondence chess. What's more, the game depicted matches the game laid out on your board.
He just closes his eyes.
What?
The number of possible games has been calculated to be 10 to the power of 120. And that's on the low end. My god.
Wait, so that's 10 times 10, 120 times over, right? 100, 1,000. I give up. I mean, what do you even call a number that big?
A vanishingly unlikely coincidence, that's what. Now, tell us why you killed Knight. Unless that is, you would prefer to explain the coincidence. Well, they do say that truth is stranger than fiction. It is, as you say, a coincidence.
But that's totally impossible. We just proved that.
A coincidence of a different kind, child. I never imagined my correspondent was the victim, you see. And yet here we are. Helmet is as surprised as I am. Aren't you, Helmet? Yes, yes. I suppose there's nothing for it to be but to finally tell the truth. The other prisoners had all gone to the yard, you see. There was a show of some sort, I believe. Here I was, minding my own business, when in comes Helmet, dragging a corpse of all things. I had quite the shock. Not least because the murder weapon was still in the poor fellow's neck. Of course, I was none too keen on becoming a suspect, so I had Helmet take the body to the workshop. Once there, he removed the murder weapon and brought it back to me, just as I had asked.
The dog pulled out the murder weapon in the workshop?
Indeed he did. Removing it here would have made an awful mess after all.
You know something. Oh, you know something? That makes total sense. Remember what Mr. Sawit said, Mr. Edgeworth?
That huge black dog had sunk his terrible teeth into the victim's throat.
Yeah.
I see. So what Mr. Sawat actually saw was Helmet removing the murder weapon then. Precisely. I can't say I wasn't a little disappointed that you were spotted, of course. Silly boy, it's not like you to slip up like that, is it now?
God.
And there you have it. That is about all there is to tell. I did not kill the man. At most, I am responsible for the removal of the weapon.
Why are you jingling? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that jingling?
Now, will that be all? Poor Helmet is getting restless.
Objection!
Sorry, but if you could entertain us for just a little longer, Mr. Canis.
Fender?
No offense, Palio, but I don't think you've quite told us everything. Palio? I'm sure we'd all like to know why you thought you needed to pull the chisel out in the first place.
He's right. It makes sense that he would move the body to avoid suspicion. But Canis had no reason at all to recover the murder weapon. So the mute one isn't as dumb as I thought. Please answer the question, Mr. Canis. It was because of the bell. The one attached to the chisel, and the one around Helmet's neck. Have a very distinctive design, if you will.
I knew they were the same.
Of course. There was something of a trademark of yours, were they not?
I don't get it. How does that even work?
Butted Harmocanis, the blind butcher. His appearance was always announced by the sound of bells. The last sound his victims would ever hear. You flatter me. Though it's been some years since you last saw one of them, you remember them well. Your knife and its attached bell were one of the pieces of evidence seized in our case against you. Yes, it was but one of my bells. One of only 2 in existence. Just 2? 2 and only 2. One for my knife and one for my beloved helmet. Exquisitely crafted. Utterly unique. My ears are my guide, after all. And I must be able to use my tools. Precisely. Of course, as you said, the knife has long since been taken from me. When Helmet brought the body to my cell, I was rather surprised to hear a familiar sound. At first I was sure that my knife had been used to do the deed. But no, a chisel. An ordinary chisel. Certainly no assassin's blade. Nonetheless, the bell would have suggested my involvement. Compounding the matter is the fact that I am the only person in the prison permitted to use such tools. It was clear that I would become the prime suspect. And so the chisel had to be removed and hidden.
Hold it!
You still claim that all you did was have the dog move the body? That you had nothing to do with the killing? How could I? I told you the chisel is not mine. You need not take my word, Mr. Edgeworth. Why not have it checked for fingerprints? Useless. Huh? Me? But I don't know how to check for prints. Get forensics. Oh, right, sure thing. My God. We got him. Fingerprints. They're Mr. Knight's. And Mr. Connis's? Nope. Just Mr. Knight's. Oh, and forensics said there's no sign of any prints having been wiped off. Only Knight's fingerprints. This isn't good. Should I get them to check again? Now do you see? I have never so much as touched that chisel. Helmet carried it in his mouth. That is all. Therefore, any prints must belong to whoever had it last. So the murder weapon belonged to the victim? Oh, that's not helpful. As I said, I have not touched the chisel. Therefore, I cannot be the killer. Or do you wish to suggest otherwise? I've had nothing to counter with. But what could this mean? Is he not the killer after all? Is he actually telling the truth? No, he can't be. I am sure this goes without saying, Mr. Edgeworth. But if you do not find a solution to your current predicament, and quickly, I will have little choice but to relieve you of your badge. Even my patience has a limit, and I will not tolerate you throwing this investigation into chaos. Am I clear? You've done it now, sir! She's serious! I hate to admit it, but the fingerprints turn everything on its head. Without more evidence, I'm back to square one.
Wait, something doesn't add up. A few things, actually. What would Mr. Knight have needed a chisel for?
You can do a lot with a chisel, child. Break out of prison, for one.
Alright, then how did he get it in here? There's no way the guards would let him bring a super sharp tool in with him. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, Earth to Mr. Edgeworth! You can't stand there hemming and hawing just because of a little setback. The important thing is finding the truth, you know? It doesn't matter how we get there. As long as we save Simeon in the end, he can't give up now, or ever.
Yeah, what she said.
No.
I'll second that. You want me around with that, Kay? I'm half tempted to offer you a job for real. It's like I said, the defense never rests. Or rather, like your pop said. What do you think lies at the heart of those words, Miles? Any guesses? The heart of those words. It's like this. As defense attorneys, our client's fate rests on our shoulders. We're the only ones they can turn to. Simeon's our client, and we're the only ones who can save him. so we can't rest. Not while he's counting on us. I'm not about to turn my back on the old man's legacy. Are you? Oh! Oh! I am an associate with the defense now. No, I'm an associate with my father's firm. That's the role I have chosen. And that means that if I fail to save my client, I have failed in my duties. I will honor my father's vision and save Simeon Saint. No matter what setbacks I face, I cannot admit defeat. If one path is blocked, I must simply find another.
Yes! Here we go. That's the Miles Edgeworth I know. Now let's find that new path forward. You can start by trying to figure out how Mr. Knight brought that chisel into the prison.
Right. How would I have managed to bring a chisel in here?
Right?
Take that!
Usually, it wouldn't be possible to bring a metal object into this facility undetected.
Because of the security gates, right?
Correct. But we already know that checks at one of the gates haven't been entirely thorough of late. Namely, the gate at the entrance to the detention center.
Yeah, only used to scam people. Yep. Water.
Knight took advantage of this little oversight and had Mr. Saint bring him the chisel, hidden inside his pocket chest set. That does answer one of our questions, and it suggests that the chisel was indeed Mr. Knight's, and not Mr. Connis's.
But why?
However, we still have one rather pressing problem to address. That of the security footage in which Knight is attacked by a dog. How does one explain it if Mr. Connis was not the culprit? But then, how do you explain his prints not being on the murder weapon? This one's a real three-piper. The court, too, finds itself wanting for a satisfactory explanation. Wait, sir! I think it might be time to show you another one of my secret weapons! Introducing secret weapon number 4, Lil V! What sort of name is that, detective? I came up with it myself, sir. Anyway, you can use it to analyze the video footage. An excellent idea. Perhaps then you might finally see that I am telling the truth. Who knows if there's anything to be found, but it has to be worth a try. Oh god. Alright, want me to talk you through how to use it, sir? Saying as I'm not exactly familiar with video analysis techniques, perhaps I should hear him out. Sure. If you could run me through its functions, detective, that would be most appreciated. Yes, sir!
Oh. Okay, examine it. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay.
Like you rewind or fast forward. Oh, great.
Use the middle one to pause.
Either fast forward or Q to rewind. Okay. That's space to pause too.
Okay. Oh, and then you can go. Holy shit! Frame by frame analysis in my game. Frame by frame analysis in my Ace Attorney game.
Oh god.
Okay.
And just play the footage, so there's that. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. That about sums it up. Well, let's fire a little V up for real. Remember, just examine anything that catches your eye and you'll do fine.
The footage from Knight's holding cell. Other than the victim being attacked by that dog, I can't see what else it might show us. But suppose we're wrong. What could we be looking at instead? Could the person in the footage be someone other than Knight? And if so, could whatever's attacking them be something else too? I should keep both questions in mind while reviewing the footage.
You never know what you're gonna see once you start looking at things up close. Check every detail, sir. You'll find something, I'm sure. Oh god. Well, this footage seems odd. So, why is he wearing a guard uniform? Oh my god, Frame by frame analysis for sure. Dude, I think it's... Holy shit, is it the polar bear? Oh, wait, could we see what's in... Holy shit. Is that where it ends? Yeah. What is that? Is that? Oh, that's just his hand. Okay. I have a feeling something might be in the mirror. I think that's what we're trying to look for. Because there's something we probably can't see in the mirror. Dude, what? It looks way too small to be a dog. I wonder what we're trying to look for. Exactly. I'm looking in so hard right now. You have no idea. Are we trying to see like the chisel? I don't see the chisel anywhere in the mirror. Yeah, that's where they go off. It's like... Can we examine that? No, I think we are trying to look for the chisel specifically. Oh, I see there's a prison bracelet on him. Is that significant? Is that significant? I don't know if it is or not. I don't think it is. Okay. Help! frame by frame analysis of my Ace Attorney game. Is there anything down here? Could it have dropped, do you think? Do you think... Ugh. I hate how it jumps up on him. It scares me. Scares me real bad. I'm trying to look and... No, nothing was dropped. I'm telling you, there's gotta be something in the mirror that I'm just not looking at. Okay, he didn't have the chisel on him. So...
So what is that? So what does that mean? So what does that mean in particular? So... So...
Cause like I feel like we can. Wait. I can barely see what's in that. Ooh. Oh my god. He's being. It looks like. I don't know. No, that's. Don't say that. Just looks like he's being hugged. What is he even doing? I can't even tell. I can't even freaking tell. I'm like I have the screen like so close to my face because I genuinely can't see. Oh my god. Cause like I'm trying to look and see if like he's holding the chisel or like whatever the fuck is attacking him is holding the chisel. Cause I'm pretty sure that's what we're supposed to be looking for, right? 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 I think. Oh, go back. Rewind. Oh, wait. Go back. Go back, I say. Huh. Oh, wait. Oh, we can see him with more detail. Now that does not look like a dog. No. It looks like a polar bear. See, that's odd. That's strange. Yeah. Okay. Hooray! I found something. Let's go.
Wait, I suspect we may have made a critical error of judgment. What we're looking at here is no dog. This animal is
a bear.
That's not a dog. It's a bear.
What? So the paw prints from the photo I took.
Well, not canine, but ursine.
Yeah.
Bear. So that could mean.
And he was so cute. Don't tell me he did it. Oh no. He was so cute.
Yes, I think it could. After all, who else do we know with such a pet? And if we were mistaken about the creature in the footage, it's not inconceivable that we were mistaken by the person in the footage, too. Maybe there's something in here that could prove it, sir. Something that shows it was a knight? You're right. You can't see the person's face, which means a direct identification is out of the question. But perhaps there's something that can tell us who they are indirectly. Indirectly? Like the mirror? Yes. It is certainly worth a look.
Okay, so I was correct in looking at the mirror for something. But what could it be? What could tell us indirectly? Oh wait, I'm still paused. Okay, this is where he comes into frame. It's something with
figure is reflected in the mirror here too. Is that a hat? Say, doesn't that look like the hats the gods wear, sir? Oh, jeez. Is that what I think it is? Have there been any reports of one of the animals attacking a guard recently? Not that I've heard of. So this may not be a guard at all, but somebody's dressed as one. Perhaps this might shed a little light on the matter of the hat.
This way?
Take that!
Cause somebody stole.
So no guards have reported being attacked by an animal as far as we know. But we did hear about a guard's spare uniform being stolen. Could the person in the security footage perhaps be someone disguised as a guard? Someone attempting to escape without being noticed. A guard disguise? I guess it might work. Wait, weren't we just talking about someone? We were indeed. Someone who seems to have successfully made his escape. We had assumed that it was night in the security footage. But I did that in the wrong accent.
Well, it was his cell. It's hardly a crazy theory.
Perhaps, but now that we know about the hole under the bed, it is no longer the only possibility. Whoever had access to the tunnel could very well be the one caught on camera. And who was that, Mr. Edgeworth? Would you care to tell the court who you believe this person to be? The person in the security footage is...
I mean, like, it's gotta be the boy.
I don't know who else it could be.
I believe I know who our guard in disguise is. It is none other than Rocco Carcerado, the prisoner who recently escaped from this facility. I'm confident it's him because he was assigned a polar bear cub as his companion.
But the bear in that video was all black.
Indeed, and we have evidence that explains why. The evidence that explains the polar bear's dark fur is...
It's something, alright. Was he, like, covered in something? Oh, it was the mud pack treatment. Oh.
Recall, if you will, Mr. Frank Sawit's testimony.
Yeah, the mud pack treatment. Damn. Yeah, around 9 a.m. Okay. Okay.
While the circus performance was underway, he was giving one of the animals a mud pack treatment.
Another animal could have been...
Indeed. Our polar bear.
Overruled?
Mr. Edgeworth, your latest assertion simply introduces yet another contradiction. The footage from the security camera.
Shut up!
I fully understand, Your Honor, and your doubts are entirely justified. Mr. Sawat mentioned implying the mud pack while the circus performance was underway. And this does indeed introduce a new contradiction concerning the security footage.
It does?
Yes. Let's put it this way. When would you expect the footage to have been recorded, Kay?
If it was taken right after he applied the mud pack treatment, it should have been around 9 a.m.
In which case, something isn't right about the footage.
Really? And what's that?
What new contradiction in the security footage introduced relative to what was recorded? Yeah, what the fuck is that? What do you mean 6:42 a.m.?
Mr. Sawat said he administered the treatment at around 9 a.m. In which case, the security footage should also show a time of around 9. However, the timestamp says 6:42 a.m. On the day of the murder, the prisoners all went out to the yard to watch the circus. All except 3, Mr. Connus, who remained in his cell in maximum security, Mr. Sawat, who was administering a mud pack treatment in the workshop, and Rocco Cosarado, who had been awaiting that precise moment to put his escape plan into action. I believe he entrusted the bear to Mr. Sawat before entering the tunnel. And then the bear then slipped out of Mr. Sawat's grasp to run after its human. I hate the way he walks. Mr. Sawat would have then left the workshop to pursue the bear, at which point he saw Mr. Connus' dog retrieving the murder weapon from Knight's body.
It isn't just me, but he looks like the Happy Mask salesman, right? From Adored Mask.
It all fits perfectly except for the security footage, which should have been recorded from around 9 a.m. However, the timestamp is 3 hours off.
But why would the timestamp be wrong?
Detective, I would like you to have the security camera examined. Right away, please.
Dude, the lighting is kind of fire here.
I'm back, sir. I just talked to the guards and...
Oh.
It seems like the time codes can slip on these cameras if they lose power. What? They are pretty old, sir. Guess the clock stops when the power's off. Which could mean the power was off for approximately 3 hours at some point.
Oh.
That's not all, sir. You remember how Knight denied stealing the keys? No one believed him, considering, well, you know, he seemed kind of like the only suspect. Turns out that wasn't all he said. He also said he was knocked out cold, just like the other guy. Which may not necessarily have been a lie.
Darlings, there you all are.
Hey.
How goes the investigation? Is there anything I can do to help things along?
Actually, there might be something we can do for you, Warden Lagarde. The escapee, Mr. Carcerado, I believe he may still be on the premises. He is disguised as a guard. Here's the proof, should you need it. We're reasonably certain that the person captured on this tape is our man. And if I am correct, he might even be right here in this room with us now.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Not them turning!
Hey, Mr. Carcerado could have been wearing a bracelet, right?
Yes, a bracelet that could easily be hidden under the sleeves of a stolen uniform. Furthermore, the doors out of the prison proper don't have those sensors that detect the bracelets installed. So if he avoided doors with sensors, he could simply wait for an opportunity to finally make his escape.
Well, yes, I suppose he could. He'd just have to avoid the workshops and the sales and... Oh my... He's one of you, isn't he? He's here right now! Ah! Oh my god! He's here! Look, it's Teddy! Oh my god, oh my god. Ah!
Hey, balls off! Get your mitts off of me, you big palooka! Thank you, Teddy. Very kind of you to confirm our suspicions. Ah! Dang it, kid! If it wasn't for you, I'd... What a thing it is to be loved, huh, Mr. Carson?
Look at him! Look at how he hangs off of him!
My heart, it's so cute. It's almost envious.
Gods, apprehend this man!
A moment, if you will. I have some questions for our would-be escapee. If we are to learn the truth, I will need to speak with him. With your permission, of course.
I can hardly say no now, can I?
Well, come on, then. Hit me with your best shot. Mr. Carcerado's escape route led directly into Knight's cell, so it's highly possible he has something to offer. Tell me what you were doing on the day Mr. Knight's body was discovered.
Oh god. No, not again. Oh god.
So it was you guys, huh? You're the ones who found my secret getaway tunnel. You know how long it took me to dig that frickin' thing? Yeah, I had me a guard's uniform, a whole dog, and a plan in place. So I went for it on the day you found the guy. But then this little guy just had to come right after me. The sack of fur was covered in mud, too. Had to go back to our cell. Ugh, I would have gotten away with it if somebody hadn't off tonight and brought you bums down here. You claim to have dug that tunnel just now. How exactly did you do it? How? Used everything I could get my hands on, see? Hammers, spoons, you name it. Spent every dime I had on this cockamamie? Holy shit! Cockamamie fixer. What do I gotta show for it now, huh? Do not be disheartened, friend. Tomorrow is another day. There's an outside chance Mr. Carcerado and Knight met face to face just before Knight's death. I should see what other details I can extract from him.
Oh god. Okay, I guess we gotta press him on some shit then? Hold on, I'm playing in place, so for the day you found the guy. You found the guy?
Hold it!
The uniform. Was that from the fixer too? Uh-huh, sure was. Heard he had something on one of the guards. I had the guy swipe it from a pal's locker. And were you wearing it when you were crawling through the tunnel? Nope. Well, it got dirt on it. I had to hold on to it till I got to the holding cell. But once I was out of there and all dressed up, opening the cell door should have been a piece of cake. Here we go, thinks. Freedom beckons. And then the furball here jumps up at me. Which would be the moment it captured on camera. I see. Be grateful if you could add that to your testimony.
I love how he, like, in the actual footage, he's, like, being attacked, but it's just him because he loves him. He loves him so much, yeah.
So I was out of that tunnel and all dressed up, opening the cell door should have been a piece of cake.
Oh, because you had the keys? Well, wait. Go back.
Objection!
Let's go.
You claim that leaving the holding cell would have been a piece of cake, as you put it. Yeah, you got a problem with that? 'Cause you can make it a problem if you catch my drift.
Ooh.
Even once you had reached Knight's cell, you still had another door to contend with. How exactly did you plan on opening it? Oh, Mr. Carcerado, I posit that leaving the cell would have been a piece of cake, only because you had the key. I don't got no stinking key. I didn't need one. It was a piece of cake because the door was open. I walked right out.
Objection!
Yes, I suppose Knight's cell was vacant by that point. There would have been no reason to lock it. And it was indeed unlocked when I went in to examine it. I went to examine it for myself. So perhaps when you'd finally succeeded today, it truly was unlocked because it was after the murder. But you had attempted to escape previously.
Yeah, the security footage shows when you tried and failed because Teddy caught you.
Which was during the circus performance before the body was discovered. The holding cell was still locked at that time because no one knew that Knight had been killed yet. Therefore, you must have had the key to his cell on you. Without it, your escape would not have been possible. Are you saying, could he really have... I believe he could, yes. The theft of the keys was in fact perpetrated by none other than... Mr. Carcerado. He is the one who attacked the guard.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh.
Not just the guard, Knight too. All to gain possession of the guard's keys. It wasn't me, you lousy bum! I didn't even know this Knight guy!
Objection!
After you stole the keys, you went back to your cell to avoid suspicion. And then you waited for the perfect moment to escape. A moment when the prison would be almost deserted. That's right, the moment of the show. Just before the discovery of the body. And luckily for you, that particular attempt was thwarted by your furry friend. Says hoo-ha! You got proof, genius! This ain't your win yet, nuh-uh! Knight knocked the guard out of the court. Oh, out for the count, and everybody knows it.
Objection!
Don't play games with me. Knight was as much a victim as the guard in this case. As a matter of fact, I have proof that Knight had been attacked in his cell.
Take that!
We found traces of Knight's blood on the cleanly wiped floor of his cell. What could possibly explain such a thing other than him having been attacked? And it was you who attacked him. You ambushed the both of them and stole the keys. Why, I oughta... What's with you, huh? That newspaper wiped up that blood good. Ain't no way you should have found it.
Okay, but why did you think you had to wipe it up anyway?
If they checked Knight in the guard's hands, they would have seen those two never came to blows. But that blood would give away the whole game. Ain't no way they don't figure there was a third man in the ring. Plus, once they started sniffing around on the floor, they'd have found the tunnel in a heartbeat. So you wiped up the blood to buy yourself a little more time, so you could wait for a better opportunity. Sadly, the opportunity you sought wasn't good enough to get you clear of the prison, it seems. Now, hand over the keys. Oh god, right in the kiss.
Oh, no, Teddy! No! He jumped off! He abandoned ship!
KO'd by a lousy, stinking bum. Fine, you want keys? Here, I hope you choke on them.
Damn. I ain't gonna fit that shit in my mouth.
Overruled.
Wait a moment. If Mr. Carcerado here had the keys. Indeed, Your Honor. Your theory relies on Knight having used the keys he allegedly stole to help escape his cell. That was the only way he would have been able to enter Mr. Saint's cage and be moved into the workshop. Unfortunately for you, you now know that the theory cannot possibly be true. No! Guess this changes things up a bit, yeah? Now the only person who could have moved Knight's body is the one person who knew about that tunnel. No! You gotta be frickin'... Mr. Carcerado, we're all Italian here! You're under arrest! Now come quietly now, pal. Wait, you got the wrong guy! I didn't do nothing! Alright, fine, I knocked those two chumps out, and I stole the keys. But after that, I went right back to my cell and waited for my moment. Next time I went to Knight's cell, there was nobody around. And I mean nobody! Plus, his body was found in the workshop. You think I just magicked my way in there or something? I couldn't even have gotten out of my cell. Indeed, you only had the keys to Knight's cell. You couldn't have left your own cell back in the prison. But Mr. Connus' dog could. What? It was not you, but Helmet who moved the body from your cell to the workshop. I get it now. You're saying he wasn't the only con in this conspiracy? Indeed, one can easily imagine that Mr. Carcerado and Mr. Connus might have worked together. Mr. Carcerado could have killed Knight and dragged him back to his cell. And then Mr. Connus' dog took him from there to the workshop. There are no restrictions on the animal's movements within the prison. Movement between the detention center and the prison proper, however, is tightly controlled. There was only one possible route, and only you could have taken advantage of it, Mr. Carcerado. How can you be so sure, huh? Maybe there's more of him, and you just don't know. Something tells me that digging even a single tunnel was arduous enough. You got that right. Try scraping more than one hole in the dirt with a spoon. Lucky for me, I didn't have to dig the whole way. Somebody already did a bunch of the work for me. What? You didn't dig the entire tunnel yourself? Nope. Found it when they put me in that cell. Ran all the way from there to the well in the yard already. Oh, shit. Even looked down the well to check it from there. It was the same tunnel, alright? I just made good on what somebody else already started. Then what was the original tunnel for? Who knows? You're the one with all the answers, pal. Maybe somebody else tried to break out.
Oh, maybe the animals dug it. Like to get water from the well or something?
I've heard of more plausible scenarios than that in B-grade movies, Kay.
Damn!
Well's dry, kid. Ain't no water to be had down there. Though, come to think of it, a smell. Yeah, I always smelled kinda nice down there. Nice? Gee, I don't know. Smelled sorta like dessert, I guess.
Yeah, the sweet smell.
A sweet scent. That sounds very familiar. Where did we come across a sweet scent before? I know!
Take that!
Detective Gumshoe noticed a sweet smell when we were examining Knight's body. With the help of a police star, we followed the scent of the body and traced its route back through the prison. And that, Mr. Carcerado, was how we found your tunnel. That same sweet scent be what you noticed coming from the well. Very clever, Mr. Edgeworth. You mean to suggest that this is the evidence of the body having been moved to the tunnel? I do. Furthermore, Mr. Carcerado, you are the only person who could have done it. Nobody else had access. You have our thanks, Mr. Carcerado. Truly. Finally, the truth comes into view. Now unburden yourself. It is time. Confess your role in this tragic incident. What? You ain't pinning this on me! I am glad to see that we are finally in agreement, Your Honor. Oh, if only we were, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Carcerado may have been an accomplice, but not of Mr. Connus. No, he was working with Mr. Knight.
Hold it!
What do you mean? I do not believe that he moved Mr. Knight's body. Instead, I believe that he led Mr. Knight the use of the keys he stole.
You gotta be kidding me!
Granted, it seems likely that he attacked Mr. Knight. But that doesn't necessarily mean that Mr. Knight was not unconscious as a result. And what if he wasn't? What if he and Mr. Carcerado had reached a certain agreement? What kind of agreement exactly? Mr. Knight was plotting an escape for which he required a means of leaving his cell. And here was that precise means in the form of the keys Mr. Carcerado had just stolen from the guard. Mr. Carcerado himself would need to pass through Mr. Knight's cell in order to effect his own escape. Mr. Knight needed only to shout and alert the guards, and Mr. Carcerado's plans would be ruined. And so, the two struck a deal. Lady, the only striking I do was with my fists. My. Still you deny it? So, we're agreeing that we still disagree? Mr. Knight had Mr. Carcerado unlock his cell, so that when Mr. Saint arrived, he could escape into the cage. Mr. Saint was then able to move him into the prison proper, just as planned. Aha! And then he took Mr. Knight into the workshop and did the dirty deed.
Objection!
Were neither of you listening? The scent on Knight's body proves that it was taken through the tunnel. It was moved from his cell to the...
Oh.
Perhaps if you would let me finish, Mr. Edgeworth. I am not denying that Mr. Knight's body was moved through the tunnel. Then what are you driving at? Is this a trick question? As you say, Mr. Edgeworth, the sweet scent shows the route the body took. However, it did not enter the tunnel from Mr. Knight's cell.
Huh? Then how did it get down there?
There is another possibility, one you seem to have overlooked. The well in the yard. Could a body not have entered the tunnel from there?
The well in the yard? Oh yeah, that thing!
Mr. Saint did not take the cage to the workshop. He took it outside. There, he killed Mr. Knight and threw his body down the well.
Wasn't the well locked?
Mr. Connors' dog then dragged Mr. Knight's body here to his owner's cell from the bottom of the well. On that note, I would ask you to recall something. What was happening in the yard at the approximate time of the body's discovery?
The circus show, right? Regina and Simeon were performing for everyone. Wait, Simeon!
Ah, indeed. And you see how it must have also been him who disposed of the body. Judge Cavell is truly a formidable opponent. She so effortlessly adjusted her theory to fit the facts. I propose that Mr. Knight was taken to the yard, not the workshop. And as we have established, Mr. Saint was off stage for 15 minutes. Ample time to throw the body down the well, I am sure you will agree.
Objection!
Your deduction is impressive, Your Honor. However, even supposing that Knight's body was indeed thrown down the well, you cannot conclusively say that it was during the show. It could have happened at a different time.
Overruled!
My sympathies, Mr. Edgeworth, but it simply could not have. What? Mr. Carcerado was using the tunnel at around the time the show began. Mr. Carcerado, did you happen to trip over a corpse while you were down there? No. The place was clean. If the body had been at the bottom of the well before the show began, Mr. Carcerado would have seen it. However, he saw no such thing.
Oh goodness. This is a lot of information for my brain.
Which makes it somewhat difficult to support your theory. Furthermore, Mr. Knight's body was discovered in the workshop after the show. In summary, the body must have been thrown down the well and moved to the workshop. At some point during the show. Tell me, who else could have done that but Mr. Saint? No!
What do we do, Mr. Edgeworth?
If the body did indeed enter the tunnel from the well, Things don't look good for Mr. Saint. Still. Your Honor, your theory is still just that, a theory. A game theory, and I posit that you lack the evidence to back it up.
I concede that, for the moment, I do not. May I suggest that we investigate the yard again? Very well. May the goddess of justice go with you.
Damn.
Now then, to the yard. Perhaps you can finally put this case to rest.
Uh-oh.
What's that sound?
Yikes! Is there a fire?
Did somebody else escape? Shall we maybe skip town too?
Darlings, please, there's nothing to be alarmed about. By which I mean, that's not an alarm. It's the dinner bell! Also, I suppose it is rather alarming if you aren't used to it. It certainly scared the heck out of me. I'm so sorry, sweet pea. I hope you can forgive us. Alright, you two, back to your post. Chop chop! And as for you, Rocco Castellato, it's time you went back to your room.
Yeah, fine, I get the picture. Come on, Teddy. We're out of here.
No.
Warden Lagarde, we'd like to take one more look around the yard now.
Oh, darlings, don't you have arms of your own to go to? Visiting hours are over, I'm afraid. Tomorrow,
No! It's imperative that we investigate it right away.
I think we've had quite enough excitement for one day, don't you? Murderers, escapees, so eventful. It's time for our guests went home to Betty Pies, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Come on now, darling, don't let me bore you with all that. I am the warden, this is an order nonsense. Warden Lagarde is right. Her ward is law here, and we must respect her wishes. Mr. Edgeworth, your investigation of the yard will have to wait until tomorrow. You may keep your badge for now. The matter of your standing can wait. I bid you all good day. My god. This all happened in a day? That's nuts! What are you waiting for, kittykins? Off you go!
Fine. At least there is a tomorrow for me. Judge Gaval believes that knight's body was dropped down the well, and then taken through Mr. Carcerato's cell to the workshop. But is that truly the case? Do the facts really support her theory? She also seems to believe Mr. Saint had to be the one to move the body. Was he really the one with the opportunity to do so?
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Tomorrow's another day. We'll figure out a way to save Simeon. I know we will.
Yes, we will. We'll prove that Mr. Saint is innocent, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
Hooray! To be continued! Perfect time to stop. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining me today. I hope you had so much fun. Thank you, Cosmia. Thank you, everybody who's been lurking. I appreciate all of you. I will be back tomorrow with some more zero. I almost said Zero Escape. I'm crying. It's not Zero Escape, but it kind of is Zero Escape, but it's kind of not. I'll be back with more AM Insomnium Files, mostly for Kanamete. Since I couldn't do that on Tuesday this week. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time, next week, for more Ace Attorney investigations too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you. Safe travels back from heaven. Be good people, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Goodbye.